A heated debate ensued in the National Assembly over the Constitution Amendments proposal, pitting Raila Odinga's Azimio lawmakers against President William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza MPs.
These amendments.
The contentious issues are the office of the leader of official opposition and cabinet secretaries being invited to Parliament to answer to queries pertaining their respective ministries. The government side, led by Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, insisting the office of the leader of opposition was not being created with any specific person in mind.
Provision of this proposal is not to create a position either for the Honorable former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, neither for Kalonzo Musyoka, neither for Martha Karua, neither for Nyikal or John Mbadi. This is a position that we seek to create for posterity.
Ichung'wah also saying it was not a form of handshake to reward Azimio Chief Raila Odinga.
I know those who support the minority believe that this position maybe is an appeasement to their leaders. It is not. Many of our supporters, our own supporters, Honorable Speaker, are opposed to this proposal or have the feeling that this proposal is another sort of handshake. I don't want to disabuse this notion, Honorable Speaker, that this position is not being created to appease anybody.
From now henceforth, we should consider according that office the respect it deserves, so that the occupier, who is going to be anyone ranging from the members of parliament who are here and others who will be elected in the future, can actually sit in that office, can be consulted on all matters that may come into deliberation in this house and in this country.
The Azimio side, alluding that the opposition office will interfere with the sovereignty of the people and governance structure of the constitution.
We don't come here as opposition, we come as minority. The word opposition does not appear anywhere in the text of the constitution. So how can you introduce a leader of an non-existent entity? Honorable Wanyonyi, I'm telling you now, I'm helping you understand the law.
However, Azimio lawmakers were split on cabinet secretaries being allowed into the parliament.
My position is, we cannot bring in 20 strangers into the house and call them ministers, that you have no powers to censure them. You can't tell them, get out of the house and don't come back to this house until you're able to do your job right. How are you going to censor a minister who does not come with a satisfactory answer here? A minister who's sleeping on the job.
While Ruto's allies maintain that the CSs will be held to account.
We vetted those cabinet secretaries in this house. We approved them in this house. They must be accountable to this house. And that's why we want them here.
Azimio coalition also questioning the process and the procedure of initiating the amendments, saying BBI was not different and is bound to fail in court.
Even here, the argument will be, but if it is a parliamentary initiative, the president is not a member of parliament. So how will you say it's a parliamentary initiative and it is initiated by someone outside parliament? And in both cases, whether it's popular or parliamentary, it passes through parliament. The second mistake was the president writing to the speaker.
The MPs from both sides, however, appear to agree on entrenching NGCDF and other funds and gender parity into the supreme law of the land. Giverson Minor, K24, Nairobi.